Hey guys, Chicago injury lawyer Scott DeSalvo here, also known as My Injury Guy, and shooting you a new video today. On my way to work, had a late one last night, worked about 14 hours, just trying to catch up on paperwork. So, the topic for today is what's the number one thing that non injury lawyers or people who aren't injury lawyers misperceptions about injury cases and injury lawyers. Okay. So I get this a lot because, I talk to some clients and I've talked to a bunch of clients who lately have basically told me that, um, oh, we got a semi truck doing a U-turn in the middle of the street over here. Sorry. Um, what are the misconceptions, right? So I did a little YouTube poll on my channel. And I was surprised to discover that the people who answered the poll were right on about average case value, right? Because my perception from talking to injured people is that the average person believes that the average injury case is a huge 6 or 7 or 8 figure case, and that's really just not the case. But that's what I was gonna do the video on. But really, what I'm decided to do the video on is what is an average day like for an injury lawyer like me. Now, look, there are different kinds of injury lawyers. There are injury lawyers who don't really work on the cases. They run TV ads and they're essentially running an ad agency. They're signing up your cases and then sifting through them and sending them out to other lawyers for handling. At my office, I do co-counsel with other lawyers when I get too busy or there's a particular case or a particular reason to do it. For example, if you guys work with me on any workers' comp cases, you know that I will often co-counsel with somebody on a workers' comp case because I'm just too busy to do all the little details. It doesn't mean that I close the file in my office. It just means that we work together on the cases. Um, the other kind of injury law firm is the guy who doesn't advertise at all and he just gets cases from other lawyers. So you can see that there's a bit of a symbiotic relationship there. There are lawyers who just advertise, and then there are lawyers who just handle cases. And then the crazy SOBs like me who advertise for cases as well as handling the cases. And when I was a younger man and had more energy, I really killed myself doing that. I worked crazy hours, and I still do work crazy hours. I work almost 7 days a week, but I mean, not, on weekends I don't put in, it's rare that I will work more than 6 hours on a Saturday and Sunday as needed. Um, but anyway, so what's the main misperception? I think some people understand how busy it is. Um, I think the main perception is there are still a lot of people out there who believe that you get hurt, you make a claim, you get money, and that it's pretty much on rails, it's pretty much automatic. And if you get hurt, they owe you money, right? But one of the reasons why I made my channel is to explain to people that that's not how it works at all. Um, all of these injury cases are ultimately controlled and managed by an insurance company. And the insurance company makes money by collecting insurance premiums from the people they insure or the companies they insure, and then trying everything in their power to hang on to that money as long as possible, invest it, and get interest on it from, annuities or stock market or, whatever other investments. And so if an insurance company, just to keep the number simple, and if an insurance company collects $1 million in premiums, but that year uh, they can delay payment and deny payment and only pay out half a million. Then the insurance company just made a $500,000 profit. Now, those numbers are peanuts for insurance companies. We're talking about hundreds of millions, billions for a lot of these insurance companies. I'm just keeping the numbers small so that I don't have to do hard math or pronounce large numbers, or just so that it's more relatable. Although half a million and $1 million is not really that relatable, but you get the point. I think a lot of people know it, but they don't really realize the implication of it. And the implication of that truth about insurance and injury claims is these insurance companies hire people to do nothing but delay your claim, obstruct the claim. I'll give you a for example. I've had several cases. I've noticed a change in the last several months in the way claims companies are handling cases. Um, I think maybe insurance companies overpaid early in the year and things are getting tight now. I've noticed that on a lot of cases, even on the very small ones, the insurance companies start out with a really low offer. And I've got to call them a dozen times, 20 times to get them to a reasonable number. Um, Obviously, I and everyone, my clients and other injury lawyers as well, would prefer not to have to make a million phone calls like that in order to get the job done. But realistically, I think for me, what that means is I literally get between 100 and 200 emails daily. I literally get, I don't know, 50 phone calls a day inbound. And that's why I have a staff and they help me and they're great. And that's why I like to explain to people, it's important that you be willing to work with my staff as well, because I can't do all the details myself. And when the insurance company is giving us the runaround, there's a lot of things in the law office that only I can do. So when it's an issue of getting some information from a client, of course I'm going to hand that off to one of my girls, to one of the people on my team, because that's something that, you know, I train them to be nice. I train them and explain how the system works, and they're smart and they're diligent. So getting information from somebody that we need for a claim is an important part of it. Impossible for me to do it all. And that's why it sometimes takes me a little bit of time to get back to you. And also sometimes it means that um, I got to refer a case out and get help. So, I say refer a case out. I do it differently. I leave your file open in my office and I tell you to call me if there's any problem or question. And that's what I tell the attorneys I work with as well. Because I'm going to tell you something, I don't think anyone handles a case as well as I do. I know that sounds egotistical, but I look at what other attorneys do and I'm usually not impressed. Um, if it was up to me, I'd try to keep all my cases in the office and work on them myself. But, I've tried having associate attorneys and big staffs, and then my job becomes babysitting and policing whether everybody on my staff is getting work done. And I'm still not able to work on cases the way I want. So the solution I have right now works really well. Probably 80% of my cases stay in my office. And then a relatively, maybe 70-80% stay in my office from start to finish. The number might be higher than that, but there are gonna be cases that I need to call in people to help on. And I think that frustrates clients sometimes, but I'll tell you the same thing I explain to clients, and that is I don't refer them out, close the file, and forget about you. Your file stays open in my case, and if you ever have a problem, a question, a disagreement, a challenge, I always tell you to call me, because I'll get to the bottom of it and fix your problem and answer your question faster than pretty much anybody. So anyway, I know this one was sort of all over the place, but sometimes the videos go that way. Thanks so much for watching. Please stay tuned to the end of the video. I have some killer offers and information for you at the end of the video that people are checking out, and I'm getting a ton of positive feedback. So watch till the end of the video. So thanks so much for watching. Have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching. If you or anyone you know has been hurt in an accident and needs a lawyer, or even just has questions, give me a call anytime, day or night, at 312-500-4500. You can call me anytime, day or night, and the consultation is free. That's 312-500-4500. Or if you're not ready to talk to a lawyer, I made 2 great tools that really help people out that you can use for free on my website. The links are in the description. The first one is called the Case Cash Calculator, and it tells you what your case might be worth. The other is called the Good Case Calculator, and it tells you whether you might have a good case or you might have a case with some challenges. The best part is that they're 100% free to use on my website, and it only takes you 20 seconds flat to answer 7 multiple choice questions right off the top of your head. And then you get custom information about your particular injury situation fast and for free. So check them out, links in the description. If you enjoyed the video, please consider giving it a like and subscribing to my channel. I release 2 new videos every week, and this way you'll get notice of them. And if you have a question you'd like answered in a video, just leave a comment with your question in the comments section. Finally, if you enjoy my videos or if I've helped you in any way, I hope you'll consider doing me a favor. Injury law is a very competitive field, and I like having a small independent firm so I can help people who need it. People really rely on Google reviews when deciding who to hire, so I hope you'll consider leaving me a 5-star review on Google. It only takes a few seconds, but it's a favor to me that I would really appreciate. The link is in the description. You just go to that link, click 5 stars, say a kind word, hit submit, and you're done. Once again, I hope you and your family are well, and if anyone you know needs an injury lawyer or has questions, please send them my way by calling 312-500-4500. Thanks again for watching. Take care.
312-500-4500. If you got hurt, you gotta give 'em a try.